right, so tell me your name.
Ola Shibomi Bajaron. Everyone calls me Ola.
All right, so I see that you are an artist here, working with mainly just black and white. What attracts you to doing just black and white?
I actually do a bunch of different colors. I do a lot of different style of art anyway, but this series is called Homeless Youth, and I'm using the wood for the background just to represent the cardboard that most of these kids are living on and things like that. The black and white just pops a lot and people are attracted to it. And that's the reason why I'm sticking to the black and white, so there's no distraction.
Okay. So how long have you been an artist?
And I get stories told by mom and sisters that my mom had to buy a little wallpaper to put all across the bottom of the house when I was like 2 or 3 years old, and I would just draw it all over the place. She'd replace it, I'd draw on them. So ever since I could pick up a pencil and control it, basically I've been doing something.
Well, tell me about this series. You said this is about the homeless. What?
Yes, so when I was 17, I met a little girl in Mexico, and she was only 9 years old. At that time, she'd been homeless by herself for 3 years with her 2 little siblings. And I wrote a poem about it then, and it's written right there, but it just talked about her story. Then when I got a little older, I went to school for psychology, and then I just started studying criminology and things like that. Come to realize that in the United States, there's 2.5 million homeless kids in the U.S., and no one knows about this because they call them invisible children. So this month, November, is actually Homeless Youth Awareness Month. So I went ahead and doing a series about it, and there are a total of 9 pieces. 4 of them are complete. Obviously, I'm working on the 5th one right now, but just to make people aware of it. That's one thing as an artist. That I feel like if you're going to be an artist, you need to talk about something real. You can paint stuff that's going to sell quick and all that, but at the end of the day, you got to talk about artists to create change. Art is historical. That's why there's the one thing that doesn't depreciate is art. It just keeps rising on the price. So this is going to be around for a long period of time, but I needed to tell a story. My name doesn't even need to be on it, but it needs to be. We are one of the richest countries in the world. How is there that many kids living on the street? That's what this series is about.
Tell me about this one right here. So how do you pick your subjects?
So I write a lot. So I wrote that poem when I was 17, and when I was deciding to go ahead and do the Homeless Youth series, I decided to write 9 different poems. And so any of the pieces that I wrote has to do with the poem. I mean, the paintings that I'm painting has to do with the poem that to go with it. And this one is talking about 40% of homeless youth today are LGBT community. And they're usually rejected by their families after they come out and things like that. And that's what this one is particularly about. This girl wasn't like any of the other homeless kids that I met. She was basically on the street because her parents rejected her sexuality and kicked her out at 15. And she's been on the street. She's, I believe, 19 now. But she's been on the streets ever since. And one thing that she has to do is surround herself with other homeless kids. So homeless kids are raising homeless kids because they have to stay away, and they're hiding from predators and sex traffickers and things like that. So the poem is about her struggle actually coming out with her sexuality, and then what her family did to her. Her Christian family rejected her, and now she's been on the streets for 4 years.
Cool. Do you have a website that people can look at your art?
Yes, I have a website called artbyola.com, and my Facebook and Instagram is drafts, D-R-A-F-T-S, by Ola Shibomi. That's O-L-A-S-U-B-O-M-I. That's where you'll see the rest of the series on my Instagram and Facebook page.
All right, Ola, thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely.